All right, we're back. This is UI Artist to Watch, episode 5. I'm the host of this interview, She Goins, and I have here one of the performers, Spiller 518, right? 518. Tell about 518.
518 is where I come from. You know, I feel like a lot of cities are alike, and that's where we can all unite on. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I make all different types of music, just to talk to the people. Like, I'm going to express my point regardless. So it's just the ways that I do it is to make sure that everybody taps in.
Okay, so tell everybody like how you got started in the music industry, and you know what was that like for you?
To be honest with me, I started with poetry. I started writing. Like, I feel like that's the elements of hip hop. When we break it down to like where rap really started, it came from breakdancing, graffiti, and rap. Like, if we're gonna actually like talk about like the music and the elements, that's where I come from. It's the poetry that was behind it, putting your heart behind something and actually believing in it. So with me, like, nobody's gonna believe what you want to do until you actually do it. You got to put the work in. You got to put the grind in. You got to show people that you're dedicated to your craft. And I feel like that's what I bring every single time, because I love this. I love music. I love music, like all types of music. So that's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the element of it. That's where it comes from.
So you seem like you're very in tune with the history of hip hop. So I would like to know, growing up, who were your greatest influences?
I think this is where we go down this little rabbit trail, because it doesn't just come from hip hop for me. Like, my parents would listen to jazz and like Kenny G and the Temptations, and then like I'm hearing Ray Charles, you know what I mean, putting his emotions into music. I think that's what it comes from. Like, for me, for hip hop, it was DMX. His biggest lesson to me was, I put my heart in a style and I forgot. It's like one of my favorite lines, and I just forgot it. Good Lord. I put my heart into this music and they call it a style. It's something like that is what he said. But basically he was saying, like, I just give you me in the version of music. And a lot of people don't understand, like, that's the essence of it. That's hip hop. That's where we come from as people. Like, we express ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, that's, my music is an expression of me every single time. You hear a little more, I'm talking about my kids. I'm talking about this shit that I go through. You know what I mean? Time is money. Yeah, it's a drill beat, but I'm talking about the people around me, the shit that I see. Like, I'm not talking about killing somebody, you know what I mean? Like, that doesn't have to be the mentality. Like, I'm here to uplift my community. I love everybody, all different shapes, sizes. It don't matter. I feel like as people, so that's where we come from. That's the elements of everything. And if we're not living by that, then it's like, I already know, like, that's not the path I'm on. You know what I mean? Like, I know how I could talk forever and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I know how this music industry appears to a lot of young people. But at the end of the day, you got to put your soul into it. And then they tell you you're selling your soul, but you're not selling your soul. You're just giving it to people. You letting people know that that's who you are. And it's like, they either gonna fuck with it or not. Excuse my French. I don't know if we, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's like, you gotta let people know, like, this is who I am. This is what I do it for. And with every single song that I make personally, it's always different. Like, you'll never hear the same cadence. You'll never hear the same beat. It's not the same flow. We're not doing that, because at the end of the day, when I hear music, I just give myself.
Wow. Well, that was the answer for your ass, right? No, but I appreciate that. I appreciate that, because, you know, not a lot of artists realize that not all artists can have that same type of passion that you have to your artistry. So I appreciate you, and I also appreciate you coming all the way from Troy, New York, to come in here and, you know, just we've been playing the music for a while, right? So it was just like, you know, we got to get it down here, because, you know, Time is Money is my favorite. I don't know because it's a drill beat, but it is my favorite of all time, and I appreciate you for playing it today and performing it today. What are some things that you do outside of your music career?
Well, to be honest with you, as far as music goes, there's so many different elements. that you can't just divulge in one. Like, when you're creative, you're just creative. So, like, I'll make covers, I'll make designs, I'll do stuff for other people, you know what I mean? Other artists coming up, because nobody ever gave me that shot. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I know how that feels to, like, have your sound suppressed. Nobody likes that. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be, at least feel themselves. Like, give me my moment. You know what I mean? So it's like, I love to see that in other people. And that's, like, personally what I look for. Like, I don't care what you do. It doesn't have to do with music. As far as life goes, like, if you're trying to just better yourself, you're trying to make something out of yourself, you're trying to just at least reach your dreams, see your dreams, follow your dreams. That's my biggest thing. Nobody likes to follow their dreams. They'll sit in the norm and they'll accept it and they'll say it's okay. It's never okay. I say everybody follow their dreams. Keep doing it. No matter what nobody's going to say, because everybody's not going to like what you do. Whether it's you're a mechanic, whether you're painting, whether you're making music, whether you're doing graphics, everybody ain't going to love you. But you're going to find the people who do. So just stick to it. And that's support. And then you just show it back. Love is love. And I feel like that's where a lot of people get lost at, is they don't realize how much with just giving your love, you can get love back. With a little bit of support, you get a lot of support back. They see that you're not selfish. It's not about being selfish anymore. We're past that as people. Everybody do this shit. I could go down the block right now, and there's a million niggas who rap. But there's not a million niggas who's dedicated to what they do. And I feel like that's where our mentality's got to change at. As long as you dedicated to what you do, no matter what it is, just do it. And I guarantee you'll see a better day. There's a lot of shit out here in these streets. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I come from, bro. I got kids, so I got to talk to these. You know what I mean? Like, I got to talk to these kids. Because it's like, that's our next step in life. These are our next leaders. Where are our leaders at now to lead the next leaders? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta start thinking about that kind of stuff. Like, I know I'm at a certain age now. It's like, for me, if I don't get it now, then I gotta give it to the young guys to get it. But we, as a people, we gonna come together and do it. That's the whole dream. And I don't know about you, but I'm chasing my dream. I got to. You know what I mean? And I see you doing it, bro. Like, you've been doing a lot of good things, bro. You've been putting artists on. You've been putting businesses on. You've been doing a lot of great things. And that's why it's like, a lot of people don't like to give that love. But, bro, I respect you. And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, that's real shit.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that because, you know, we be working hard. Okay, we be working hard. All right, it's hard out here for a pimp. All right. So tell everybody where they can find you, and last but not least, what you got coming up in your project.
Oh boy, I don't think I stopped working. So, as far as where you can find me, it's Spiller on every single platform. You go to Spotify, you type in Spiller, you're gonna find me. You go to iTunes, type in Spiller, you're gonna find me. On social medias, and I kind of associate YouTube as like a social media, so everything from there on after is going to be Spiller518. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spiller518. You can find me 518. If you don't know, that's where I come from. So I'm going to rep that shit till I die. Like, that's just how we do. But I also, like I said, when you grow as a person, you realize you got to go where the love is at. And I love New Jersey, and I appreciate y'all. Like, I did a couple shows in New Jersey right now, and y'all niggas lit. Y'all lit. I love it, and I appreciate it. Real shit.
Once again, you know, I thank you for coming out, Spiller. But that's all right. You know what? Yeah, Jersey is lit. No, but, you know, everywhere is lit. Everywhere is lit. And we just got to take a little bit of where we come from and put it on a bigger picture. And I think everybody can be magical. But again, I thank you for coming on the stage. Thank you for bringing your energy. Thank you for bringing your artistry. Keep doing what you're doing. We're here to support you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. All right.